G'day everyone, Andrew Cavanagh here with your market report for the fortnightly fat and store sale here at the Monto Sale Yards for the 8th of October 2025. 1,508 live weight cattle came to hand this week in an increase yarding along with 8 cows and calves in a market that was best described as firm pretty much right throughout. Maybe just a touch of softening in some of those lighter weighted plainer condition weaner calves, but generally firm from start to finish. Into some quotes for this week. Our bulls, the best of the bulls are made to 342, with your bulls generally from 310 to 340 today. A few bullocks out today, the best of them are made to 412 cents a kilo. Most of your bullocks were $3.90 to $4.10. Into your cows sold fairly firm on last sale. Here they were, the best of those are made just a tick under $3.50. Most of your better end cows sort of $3.33 to $3.45. Your secondary cows $2.90 to $3.10 or 20. And then back into some, we're just seeing a few plainer types of store cows as the conditions have just dried up a fraction. Those cows sort of $2.50 through to $2.70. Into your export heifers today, a few of those yarded, the best of them are made $3.90, with most of those sort of $3.60 through to $3.80. Into your steer portion of this yarding today, our feeder steers, a very nice run of feeder steers here in Monto today. The best of those for a nice bin of Shirley steers are made to $4.70. For 440 kilos. Another couple of pens of steers to mention, 487 kilo steers making out to $4.67. So generally your feeder steers today, $4.50 to $55 through to $4.70, fairly consistently from start to finish in our heavy feeders. And to our background of steers today, a good run of those steers, sort of 280 to 330 or 40 kilos today. They've sold generally from $4.50 through to 500 cents a kilo for the best of those. Into our weaner steers today, good run of weaner steers and an increased number of weaner steers out to here today. The better end of those cows were consistently from $4.70 to $5.20. Coming back off those, just in a bit more content, maybe those cows are a bit lighter, a bit plainer. Those calves sort of $4 to $4.20 through to $4.50 or 60 for those. Over to the heifer portion of the yard today, our feed heifers today, they've topped at an isolated $4.30 for a nice bin of black trade style feed heifers today. Generally, our feed heifers today had quite a bit of content, and those heifers were anywhere from sort of $3.60 through to $3.80 or 90 quite generally, and then a few of those heifers going to the slaughter market about $3.50 or 60. Into our background heifers today, they've topped at $3.80, those better Euro and sort of British types, they were sort of $3.50 through to $3.80 quite consistently. Your higher content heifers there, they were sort of in the early 300 cent range. And then back into your weaners today, your weaner heifers probably just lost a fraction of ground on last sale, a little bit quality related, also just under a bit of the pressure of numbers that are getting around at the moment. The best of our weaner heifer calves are made to a top of 380 cents. Most of those heifers, sort of your flat back style heifers, anywhere from sort of $3.30 or 40 through to $3.80. And then when you came back into your higher content calves, your more crested droughties and your Brahman types, depending on how much condition they had, the lighter and less condition they were back in the mid 200 cent range, $2.40 through to $2 sort of 60. Those calves that still had enough condition to go into the veal job were consistently $3 to $3.20. So that's a wrap for our market here today in Monto. Thanks again to all our vendors and our buyers for their attendance today, and we will see you back here in a fortnight.